complete no mutebe adwuma okay say I think 3-4 years back Kimfaza Kasom Kobom league matches it was because na do level be Joe office and do baby Kimfaza Kasom do league game they went there to see your problem and we will continue to promise say ba be sifufro meanwhile the way nsem kakra wo no ha amfo no kakra to maintain it a problem man the stadium dey na yes standard ahwe ni ho they said obekwa kowura any of the stadium bia sebi ewo Cote d'Ivoire na say e bia o Mali out with the stadium wey everything okay anytime bia no person ball no so sorry call unsuro say na yebeka say stadium no ya tum and you home afio all of them advanced stadium ni nyina ebia you realize baby we are sick sisi in that so level in away past because other countries are Joe ye better than other countries are you know no me pe ebi wa ye so ye bibia mu chen no o mo decent stadium de bi o person bo bi o mutuma sori akon akoye by the we keep multiplying the bi ebesi fufro ye be yesi ni nyina nothing one new yes. Even that Almighty Accra Stadium, everything say stadium with the international standard. If you want to play or any game can be played there. It be. But in your least chances here because it's from say no. Give us 5 years, give us 6 years, give us 10 years. But some so can't that no. Like we very good initiative. It stadium. Or other sporting facilities or other centers of which mission and normal nyina didn't get change say I didn't change say but look at if your standard where they are back I think for you do I think was commissioned if I'm not wrong was commissioned at the time you 6th March or something but the coin before so e be me ni akon e be hwe ye no e ya sam foforo nka was anu makoma ko 10 Ghana. But other regions are calling say oh ye ni bi besi my but the ekoye or ni kono ekosi sen yan say maintenance culture yan say suban de bia ye beko na samba besi faako ye beko na samba besi faako intimi nya one standard say stadium modern international standard I mean with that sorry next match baswa when everything is in place we don't market across stadium crazy bobo any mali ho no something must be done between now and the time. Sunday bobo ayabo. Something must be done.
Utumu se sika kompa o, restanti ne oh gosh.
Enti ya na mama tibum me dwo amentiase. Me dwo amentiase so what is the reason? Ade bi okwa we kwa de beju ya de na do say 90% sika na hia what me tu sika bi what me tu 90% so wo hia $1 million e just what tu $100,000 $100,000 fa koka wona fa judin no eno no wagya ma de na sa deteriorate asansan na chi then you need more than the 100,000 to get it in shape.
And the powers that be, will do be also responsible.
And then I'm doing because about easy. Say a plateau, one kind. If one will be a simple thing to even go and remind or be say no, this we need to get it done. Maybe I say, oh, I do so you. If you say we can get a resource from Hasibit means go you free their kwako completely. Now you timi aji won, but no. Can your problem? No, your problem too much. Your problem, and it doesn't only rest with say resource centers no. Even a kwan cry the ma contract be so nya or ye kakra wan kakra asa no mafiri so na kwan no o make atam so ye no akose ya chen dada na e nam so sa na ye se kwan nye no because oba no baba tutu baby ateche baba ha we baba nso beta ba na akose ya chen dada no mo jama ye ne namusa 5 years 6 years 10 years ne yetebo ye ho sa your problem. Be touching who sa mentiasi.
The kaka crave dan ke ko boy match outside Ghana. Nti amaye nsuan bibi en free. So free sa amrane bad day. E be do no mayi kama.
Me say your problem, Joe.
Problem free so ah. Just akoba.
Free so your problem. Your problem. And the problem any ne te any ne dade bia. And no man do hu hia na focus attention ina be call. The hia dey da bi. Sani yeti Ghana.
Nje beto aso sa.
Now where any day? How many times in the yanka? Because some of the things they here, there's a Kumasi Stadium share now cost the costume adan pump asenti. How much does it cost to repair the pump? Near Jama Moon pitch no maba say, I mean we hear more than just the pump. Anna reason is I pump the pumping is what say. And it's a jar pack and he say, I mean the only no more than just repairing the pump. And then we hear rainwater, we hear fertilizer, we hear diesel. We have fire service for we have way. Any problem here?
Nina so a government there.
And I make an say private we are.
NSC for that matter the government there. Okay? Now they see the city. In the abaya there and say
in South Africa
a private person be there. And go on to say
in South Africa, most of a stadium no see any no the World Cup no one no man. I could be no private entities ne Irani, private companies ne Irani. I told you because was it Orlando Stadium? Yes, me call Orlando Stadium. Some game. The company, the club, team stadium is Orlando Stadium, but the club is somewhat different from the operators of the stadium. Into what they take you through normal. This is the stadium. I'm hand you over amount certificate. Normal way who we are. We hand it over to them. Now because I a private company in Intino, or Francophone be a Juma, I will tell Muka. Into what Juma make sure so we are Juma. Now Juma no yendo so far so saying. Then the betcher say whether I say to your can ask me into your car. But me a Juma, but some work at your benti. What are we Juma work at your baba? Nenkes stadium we say Jama say private entities in and running your way to the keeping shape. Because sorry, you must earn money. And they be say about cut off for some Gobenyeska. He say ye free on Tibetan Wenyeska. But they are buying into the background. What they about cut off for your moga cut off for what they send them generate to, it doesn't generate to, they don't care. But some maybe Chaneka. No one need the theater. And no one need the co. I think Frank dealt a lot with in Kotokone management in the system of running this year. You have one simple advice. Am I on? Look at what happened. And say a launch. Ghana Football Association APL. It's been going on. No? It's been going on. We at Mitumobi fear, but we had the tax say, and you can say a cow abonting because say negotiations no me do baby. And young crowd who sit on the board no. No even me. You're a damn passo. I'm in a can was him until see a first year launch. And that FRA invited Nkrofo sent invitation. GFA wrote invitation to clubs no Biano. They never told what was it or who was it. And upon here before we move to the hotel acquired there no, and the GFA president Premier League clubs no ACHIE. Then informed them of what was going to happen because in Ghana, obiti asema news mano. Ademu de anya no krakra report na asema wakwate no krakra wo mu. Into one way, I know Pacono disinterested. Before I didn't be you, send it. This way a big deal. Alpha Lutu. And to send 6 or 8, and we shall want to mean keep compared to my we are there now. John Bar announcing. I mean, I feel a bear cobra. I ran, I say, Manu be paying. Obi Kitty say to get opportunity or employment because a barb on Tinti. Debbie and you may be.
Yeah.
And I'm so careful. How many times am I committing about I could TH? You take a minimum shade.
Because here is a make some boy.
So no dear. Minimum shade. But we shall meet. Oh, DJ Feba announce it. Publish it. You go and follow it. Could you go to Kunya side and come on? You follow to phone in. No negotiation now. First, no be in the side here. We are man about wanting because every crown uncle we pay. Uncle ye. So no. Until Sabia be we no. Your banners in keep it.
Now who be any free? It's about free the other side as well.
Then they say the people involved. They say the people involved. And then because some of you look at
town. Mileage kakra. Say you. That short period, no. At least ever bonting.
When I make us say to call first meeting, and some can say,
be able to me
yeah, but who call first meeting? I saw us idea in way, Mobian country, between the two parties, no. Mokoba, good time. I'm one announcing a Joe Dama announce.
Ah, well, Yentuaso akasima miensan pepe na donko abo. I want to ask Mr. Champion today this simple question. Now that President Mahama has majority in parliament and can begin the process to change the 2 terms of every president to 3, as some people are proposing, what will have been his reaction as a politician? Sometimes it's better to do your best and leave the scene than to stay for long and destroy your hard-earned reputation. They always say there is nothing at the GFA to be enjoyed, and it's always about service. And if it's about service, why do they still want to serve us for more years when the public outcry is against that? And then service is so by force. Power is transient to Reverend Father Godfred Ofori, Our Lady of Grace Senior High School, Mampontin, and Apejawe Sude Abreye. Mr. Champ.
Reverend Father, unfortunately, is also thinking like a lot of people, falling into the same thing. Okraku, what we are going to do on the 12th, Tuesday, and yet to extend the term for Okraku.
So they are explaining how.
Yeah, but so.
They are explaining how.
No, so what did Baby
is to make him eligible for.
Baby, I want to cry now. A Benocra who Franco Buya say, "Why dear, now, can you know the fatano?" And then here, I why dear, you know, can you know the fatano? And then here, time when you're sad, as we start and days and nay, I can say, nay, say, only who quite. So, no, because it is not in the statute. This is on the 12th.
Yeah.
On the 12th night in the Yako Congress, no, it is not to go and vote to extend Okraku term. I've said the time and over again. Say the time I began some year can when you are to wear one powder a year October 2027. When it's come to tell, say opposite or contest view. So time no case opposite contest view. The people are almost to abano. And mind you, not every time be an easy fire one say, yeah, represent Tobia, the adjutant. I heard Frank saying, because Techi was number 1 enemy. If you was enemy to you, was not enemy to other people. Never. And no man see what Ghana has said. Oh no, media for no. My daughter cannot do the judgment. My daughter Ghanaian. Then all the judgment. My daughter Ghanaian. All respect. And they Ghana for cancer.
You are talking about.
What's that?
Open the menu and that's time no. Man for condemn more Ghana.
I'm on for because media men now omo pena 7 effort to almost say ombese kosi nyantechi and then some of them at the fair year are trying to get close to him. I'm on for
I was talking about
my can say and you don't allow me to flow. You don't allow me to flow. Me tell that and not so kasaba. You never heard me.
Cruise.
Me see media men are no mutan kosi nyantechi fa to almost say you crusade ombeye. But the judgment and he say you don't do any research because you media man out no you don't like we see and it will so be some penasem. You may not like it, so you think that they don't like him. But the people involved with football no will be the people to judge in 2027. Now if you know, I mean to me eligible contest for GFA president. Ebia between now and 2027, the baba my bro boom and no my baba bro boom kwaba my jinasa me kwa GFA president. And I should be a man enough to contest Kate, say wanya de papa between Satam ni we ya. I want to chesa me ye obi a say to ba me chesa mpanya pa o fata say wudi.
Among for anticipate say there is no way Kate enyina biu. Say extended.
And no ndru. You what anticipation and no one know. And they said them it was a CIA.
O making it known say me contest biu me 2 terms ni we a me nko biom 3 terms me yama afufra ebia obeba after me a obia be me na no 3 terms.
You cannot force that out of somebody.
No,
but you see, and that is where every time you no wrong no. That is where every time you no wrong no. General. Oh, Frank Naro.
Me so we am mo abam doc why? Mr.
Why?
Yengo.
And then you no wrong no. Otia na odwin ma obi. Into wadwin ama na wi ntino. First of all, no what to so asem no na dey ahye no. We no. Just to give dog a bad name and hang it. Into wadwin ama na wi. Afre na afen na wo hama no twetwa no sa me say timi me
anybody positive negative it me call left it me call right call right I say call left I say
but so
so
why must we think say negative? Why must we think say it's only negative and that it cannot be positive? Why must we think so? Why must we live in the world and think that everything they will be there we should end up in negative 90 million and positive? Why must we even think so? Why? Who drink negative now? They don't have positive income. Drink positive come and assess him as well.
Omo kano. Minimum say.
I don't know how this show be omo ka. I don't know how this omo ka.
What's it positive and negative?
Hey,
what is
the worry? From now, what is the worry? What is support? What is the worry? What is the worry? What is support? What is the worry?
Ostandia okobioma ya dwincheni wa nkobiom so ya dwincheni
I want kobiom no wa dwincheni den
oh normal
ma betra na kozi nentachi ana wana obia so nka say so wan kobio dia say but tienie point na me raising is say what is happening on the 12th and it's our duty as media men to educate people. There's no election. We are not going to extend Okraku's term of office. Take somebody by your BND. Take somebody by your BND. Someone send a text. Laka, you can tell me anything you want to tell me. I have right to what to speak. And
any problem.
What is your worry? No, come to me, Kana. What is your worry? So allow me to flow, please. Can I flow? No, but can I flow? Let me move through here. Don't paint wrong picture to people. Don't paint wrong picture to people listening to us. But allow me to flow. Why are you heckling me?
Cool down.
You don't heckle me. Allow me to flow. Allow me to flow, please.
Flow, but
you will be interested one. And then no Bob pushes every single person our interest. Every single person was associated with interest. Into the can ask him. I had Obi or send a text by no Bob a Fozil Lajadi or Bob Augustin Sangodi. Say they didn't have to get much time to do something. Who years or do the president? Augustin Sango became FA president of Senegal 2009. We are in 2025. And now, look at the things he did oh Senegal. Now, so muko contest. And Nipa 4 or the third. Sango, Nipa 4 or the third with 92 votes. Once we been 380 votes, no, with the 92 votes. The time you drew, Nanko for no to abano. I said the why you no money swa. Joe, it doesn't take the Obi can radio soon the Obi can they will vote against you. Say no more to abano. Say time I do so more to aba. No more who say no. As a normal econo, you who say would this person will be a better FA president than we are. They vote against you. They voted against Okesi Sango. We can hear. What Senegal winning no more so winning now. What to bet no. It MPP were in power. We thought we've done everything. Ghana 4 disagree with the MPPIA. Look at vote results. What is going to happen on the 12th is to get the statutes around Ghana football aligned with seniors in CAF and FIFA. And no man, you call FIFA no anywhere no mukwa. Say the most important thing I discuss Congress is no. Every year Congress without amendment to the statute. Into normally I do call Congress every year, no, and it's important. It's like the 7th item. It can happen, say, if Tuesday, you know, the clubs will think, say, no, at this juncture, we don't do this. And so they'll vote against it. It's a worry. One way you get Okraku now to say, we no more for and normal people predicting your future, predicting about the future. Now they're doing and at the say, and at the say, and at the say. Say to us near the negative mindset to us here. Now we
just heard Dr. Nyahota Maklu.
No. I just said in Crawford.
Dr. Nyahota Maklu said same.
And I say, encompasses will be a journalist. I'm saying, said, do not predict to be future. Some koya there now. Hey, a bit may do between now and time in the maybe what has happened in Okraku's life and in the he might not even decide to contest. It might even be say I will be contesting because I'm eligible to contest.
Okay.
Obia or involved in football, be eligible to contest. Omom kwa to abano, omom kwa to abano. Whether a favor in favor, a woman a to abano. Obia ko Congress bia, you be able to contest as FA president. Into omo kosa mu ko to so kwa law to favor Okraku. No. If say favor, everybody are involved in football. Say any favor against Keta against Obi are involved in football because Obi are eligible so be to contest as FA president.
7 minutes after. But Obi say one answer. ACHIE hasn't answered the question of Fawaz Gruza, UK. ACHIE hasn't answered the question of the tester whether he as a politician will support if JDM changes the presidential term from 2 to 3.
JDM cannot change presidential term. And this is one thing. Intina ya then I limited to what is happening. President Mahama want me change term from 2 to 3. It is a process to go through it. The process to go through our constitution says that constitution for Bayomaya amendment is one of the entrenched positions in the constitution. This is what they call referendum. The whole Ghana. Echo Juni says the Ghana for a 2 year say 3 times. Now Benina also want to say Kudum
8 minutes after 1.
Just 1 minute. Just 1 minute.
1 o'clock. LPMs.
No, just 1
minute.
I was just making a quick point. A quick point. You know why Ghana fulfills the Okraku continue Mokoyezan? Football person be or who be our next election or qualified except Okraku. Football for no more. Omo football people are potential on bit my FA president. Obiano are serving for 1 term and 2 terms. And ye change ya 3 no. Nipa changing to 3. Eba mama na ye qualify say ya change ya 3 a unqualified Okraku. And nunti so obi adwen ye ne say ninti no mu change ya 3 a. That is the background.
Now we are football
because say Kofi T next election Kofi person will stand there without changing to 3 terms he's qualified. Any other person is qualified. But the only person I am changing and 3 a only qualified to contest is Okraku. So based on that, people will be right in saying that they are changing it to make him qualify to contest.
Okay. Now you're a football person. Now you're man enough. Now if you say to make the FA president, and that you've done good to the members of Congress or football clubs, and you can so secret for what they are, untim contest and I contest the they won't me winning. Any Sonia Bema. So I Bema, Bema, if I want to contest, I can contest Ket. Oh, Bema, there you don't need Ket to be up the scene and sign our person. And then now,